This episode, we're going to be looking at a lot of questions from the ghosties, and there's no dumb questions. That's what we told them. We said, hey, no dumb questions. Ask away.
Okay.
And let's just start it off with that. Grace Verkler.
No dumb questions, but there's dumb last names.
Yeah, I was going to say, she asked, how do I change my last name?
I'm teasing.
No, she said, how much PDA is too much PDA? I'm looking through Grace's Instagram, and I'm not seeing any companions. So I'm thinking she's just gearing up,
or is she just fired up about somebody else,
or she's seeing it. She's seeing it. She's sick of it.
She's sick of it.
Let's start with Timon. How much PDA is too much PDA?
And define PDA for the people out there.
And show us.
Public display of affection.
Good.
Is that correct?
Yep, it's one of the love languages.
It's Latin.
How much is too much? I mean, just like whenever you see the two like 50-ish-year-old looking people at like Worlds of Fun or something in the line, that's too much. Whatever they're doing.
Just because their age is too much?
No, I just feel like that's what I would typically like. I don't know. That's what I picture for some reason.
Worlds of Fun is like
too much.
The worst place in the world for Timon. Like,
yeah, maybe it's just by location. Like, it doesn't matter what you're doing. If it's at Worlds of Fun, it's too much
get
PDA.
Out of here. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't care if you're on a log ride together and one person's behind the other. You don't have to hug each other.
Yeah, I didn't even think about location. Because what I'm imagining is like,
I was just picturing like theme park couple stereotype is too much.
Yeah, Timon takes over Gene Schwartz, the first video. Theme park couple be like.
Is that not a thing?
No, I think it is. It's just not what I initially went to.
Okay.
Because at SBU, we had a lot of just like sheltered kids, kind of like myself, but I went to a public school and felt well adjusted. We had a lot of like pretty off people being in their first relationships, and you saw a lot of strange PDA like in the cafeteria at SBU.
Really? It was like she's right-handed, I'm left-handed, so it's perfect. We can hold hands the entire time we eat.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Or, just even like, dude, we would take pictures of it, which is like bad in hindsight. But I mean, there was a couple like they would walk up and like put their plates away on the like the tray or whatever.
Yeah.
And then they'd get done and they just hug like in the front of everyone. They just like a hug up there. Like, this is insane. Like, Glenn, let me pretend I'm taking a picture of you. And I just got to take a picture. And then I would post it to Facebook, which is insane. I went to a small school. They for sure saw it. Why did I do that?
You captured it?
Yeah. Like, Glenn had a great time at lunch today. Anyway, so yeah, I think amusement parks and public cafeterias, none is allowed.
Yeah.
No PDA is allowed.
Anytime where there's food or fun going on, you can't do it.
I'm always confused when it's like, this is not location based, but temperature based. If it's 85 degrees or warmer, you can't hold hands.
You're just touching another, wet rag.
It's like you're holding a frog or something. Yeah.
It's like you're holding a frog or something.
Gosh, yeah.
Yeah. Eat the frog, but don't hold the frog.
But don't hold it if it's 85 or higher.
Yeah. Yeah. I was trying to think of a Prince Charming joke. Is that the frog?
Timon? Musical theater?
No.
Kiss the frog? What's that? Just a thing? Remember the Kiss the Frog who turns into a prince?
Yeah, that's
I've never.
The Princess and the Frog. But Prince Charming is
pretty aptly named.
I was going to try to pretend that I've never heard of this. Why would you kiss a frog?
No, that's
why
not
would a
real.
prince kiss a frog?
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, trying to think what else. I would say if I could see your tongue, put it away.
But I don't know. I like it. Go for it.
I like to watch.
Let them watch. People talk about going. People talk about going to the airport for people watching. Yeah, I like to people watch anywhere.
Tongue watch.
Go ahead, have fun. You guys are so in love.
Gross.
Just
start the episode.
I think this tight beat means that it's going down with some random thoughts and white meat too. Midwest best friends eating fast food on repeat. So come along, let's have some fun and go ahead, get on your feet, cause it's the Ghostrunners podcast. Every Monday morning with Jake and Graham, Ghostrunners podcast. Ghostrunners podcast. Here we are, another episode, another episode of Ghostrunners podcast. I, Jake, am determined to make our neighborhood a friendlier neighborhood.
How are you going to do that?
I have decided
Less political signs. Too divisive.
Nope.
That's what I
more
would do.
political signs, just the right ones. Right is incorrect.
People love that stuff.
Yeah. No, I am making it a point to wave to every single person that I walk by. So if they're driving by, I wave every single time.
Okay.
If they're walking, I say hello every single time.
I do a lot of running around our neighborhood. If a car, not a lot of sidewalks in this neighborhood.
Right.
So you're running on the street, cars have to dodge you. If a car gives me ample space, I throw them a wave.
Do you?
But if they don't, I don't even wave at them.
You throw them something. Yeah.
Just a bland look.
Really? Yeah. Apparently the other day, the kids were on a walk with Catherine and there was a car that did not slow down and did not get over. And I think Catherine, I forget what she said. Hey! Or something.
Really?
Yeah, but it's she
She let him know.
Uh-huh. Yeah, little mama hen.
Yeah, that's scary. So how's it been going so far?
I think it's good. If nothing else, I just hope that, that guy waved at me. I'm going to start waving to people when I pass.
Oh, it's one of those neighborhoods.
Exactly. It's one of those neighborhoods. And then I'm waving at people when I'm driving too. I'm waving. I'm just trying to be a waver.
There's those signs in certain neighborhoods say this is a neighborhood watch.
Yeah, in this neighborhood we call the police.
Yeah, we're gonna put up signs that say this is a neighborhood wave area.
Yeah.
Prepare to be waved at.
Prepare to have a wave.
Have your hand up. Have it ready.
And I'll say this. It's way easier to give a wave back when you're driving than it is to wave when you're on a walk. And I do it anyway. I'm down here. My hands are down at my side.
That's tough.
Every time. Yeah. Bring it up. No problem.
You go full 12 o'clock.
I am intentionally I want to make sure that I'm waving at you. How you doing? Yeah. Big time. Well, I'm not doing a little side.
I might go at 3 o'clock. Go out to the side. Howdy.
Okay. 3 o'clock.
This feels like please stop. I have a question.
Let me think.
No, not swimming, walking.
No, this is how
Neighborhood wave.
Maybe, what's this? Maybe more like a 10 o'clock wave.
Ear height.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to, and just in general, as I'm walking, I'm trying to always make eye contact with people if they want it.
You ask beforehand.
Eye contact or not? Eye contact or not? No? Okay. All right. No, I'm just trying not to keep my head down, if that makes sense.
Yeah. If they want to look away, that's fine, but you will be looking at them as they look down.
And I will follow them. Yeah. Mm. I'm sure, SBU, I'm sure you were always looking up and saying hi to people, but I at K-State was always trying to find people I knew and saying hi to them and stuff.
It's always so, I've talked about this in the podcast before, but when people they didn't have headphones in, there's only me and them on the sidewalk, and they're just acting like they don't see me.
Yeah.
Come on. You don't look down like that.
Not anymore. Not in this neighborhood.
Not in this neighborhood.
So that's it. That's all I have to say about it.
I asked Rachel to help me get better at volleyball because maybe I said this on the podcast. It's humbling. I'm the what's up? Did I say something weird? What'd I say?
Because that was great, Timon.
Yeah.
Because go ahead.
I'm the worst person on our volleyball team.
Okay. Somebody's got to be by definition.
Someone has to be.
But it's not going to be you next week.
I'm taking it on myself to get better.
And you're the funniest guy too.
Thank you. What were you saying, Timon?
In Taylor, tons of volleyball. It was fun. I got
Taylor, Missouri.
a little better. Yeah. For the
More of
church
this
weekend.
Illinois stuff.
Timon could be on your team. Take that.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Rachel said, I said I need to get better at hitting. And so she was giving me kind of the Brad Ellis waving at his neighbors.
Yeah.
It's you need to be in this arm slot when you're hitting. She's
Imagine you're Brad on a walk. You're Brad on a walk.
we're coming up here.
Okay.
Up high.
Okay.
I think I was right here. I was rotational torque. No. Right here. Hey, neighbor. Hey,
Ooh, buddy.
What is that, a Rottweiler?
Whoa. Yeah.
Whoa, get it away from Brad's kids.
Yeah. Please don't. Okay, but yeah.
Big game tonight. You coming? By big, just a regular season game. Pretty late, pretty cold. Just a heads up.
You're not a very good salesman.
Sorry, I can never be like Zach.
Nope.
8:45.
That's a random time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. We were letting the thank yous fly at Chick-fil-A just now.
Yeah, I just went live at Chick-fil-A. It feels like old times, going to Chick-fil-A and then recording an episode.
Yeah, it does feel good.
Yeah, new Chick-fil-A. 8:45 at Johnson County, whatever it's called.
Shawnee Mission Beach.
Shawnee Mission Beach. Yeah. I might stop by.
Hey, be kind of fun. Yeah. Celia's been to all of them, I think.
Really?
Gabe and Maddie. Mings have been to 2 out of 3. And Warner last week.
Holy cow.
Kind of fun.
Okay.
Forwards 2 out of 3. Anyway. Oh, yeah, because you're by yourself.
Yeah, oh yeah. I got nothing.
Anything goes.
Just got to pack for Hawaii.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm flying United. I don't know. It's fine. I'm more comfortable in Southwest. I'm a Southwest guy.
Yeah. I don't know why I tend to be like, oh, yeah, Southwest is the best. Because then I use any other airline. I'm like, oh, the app is actually pretty nice. Like Delta, United, they'll like live updates. Hey, we just scanned your bag. Hey, hope you have a nice flight. Hey, just a heads up, you're boarding a little early. It's like Southwest. Do they even have notifications? I don't know if my app has told me anything. They know nothing about me.
I mean, that's their whole thing was like their technology was so delayed. Like, remember?
Just figure it out. Get on the plane, find whatever seat you want.
I don't know. I'm sure you'll be fine.
It'll take you there. Free check bags. What are you whining about?
Yeah. Kevin McAllister, he was flying Southwest when he went to New York instead of Miami.
Hey, thoughts on this? Started off with little wins of the week and then get into no dumb questions.
Start it off. Let's do it.
I don't know. It's Wednesday.
I'll tell you. Go ahead.
Okay. Brad, what's your win of the week?
No, go
All right, go ahead and ask me then.
Go ahead then.
My win of the week is that I went to my first concert in a while. Went to Judah and the Lion.
Would you take it all back?
2.0? Mm-hmm. I wouldn't even say I'm that big of a Judah and the Lion fan, but it was like, hey, something to do. I think I talked last week. He put on his story, like, looking for pickleball players.
Yes.
To meet up with while I'm on tour. I'll give you free tickets. And somehow that worked because I wasn't going to go to his concert anyway. I DM'd him. He never responded. And then I just paid full price for the tickets. So hook, line, and sinker.
What a salesman.
the thing, it was a pretty fun concert. And Maddie Oliver and Gabe Oliver went with us. Saw them at church next day. And they're like, hey, thanks for last night. That was fun, guys. I was like, yeah, pretty fun concert. Maddie's like, yeah, I fell asleep during a little bit of it, but it was fun. I was like, wow, not bad.
Fell asleep? Was it sitting?
We were sitting. Oh, yeah. Funny story about that. Dude, so we're in the balcony. I like sitting for a concert. I really like sitting for a concert.
Have you always, or are you getting old?
I'm getting old.
Yeah.
Maybe kind of always. But people who stand who don't need to stand. Oh.
In general?
Yeah. But also when you're in the balcony at a concert.
Yeah.
It was happening all over. Just like, there's no one in front of you. Why are you... You're just standing up in the front row. But I feel like you could do that seated.
Did they have like a seating or a standing room only downstairs?
The whole lower floor was general admission standing.
That straight to jail. If you're standing in the balcony and you could go down and SRO down there, straight to jail.
Yeah.
Like it wouldn't cost extra to stand there?
Yeah, I think those are cheaper tickets actually.
Oh, well, yeah, don't stand in the
balcony. Straight to jail. 100%.
And so we spend like about a song and a half, kind of like, I could still kind of see him. Yeah. And you're like, I'm bargaining. Let's find new. So then we move seats about a song or two later.
What was yours, GA up there?
We were up there, but there was it wasn't sold out. Sorry, Judah. So there was assigned seats, but there was just like,
gotcha.
These aren't taken. Gotcha. No one's been here. And so we moved there. And then what do you know? The next people, they got a little of the spirits moving and now they're up on their feet. Gosh.
Did he play any worship songs?
No, the opposite. First song of the night, Scream the F Word. Did you know that was in his music?
No. I saw on the new album. Yeah.
Yeah. I was expecting that. Was there? Yeah, so I only noticed one song. It was the very first one, though. Because there's a lot of kids there, too. But I was like looking up the lyrics. I was like, did I hear that right? Yeah, sure enough. He said like this, it was some phrase about it's not the destination, it's the journey. I used to think that phrase was cheesy as fart.
Cool. That's really cool.
Yeah. I was like,
it's so cool when people just cuss.
Yeah.
I just think it's so cool. Man, it's awesome.
You know what I do to people who cuss? I send them a little wave.
I will. I'll love you.
Thanks for cussing.
No need, buddy.
So if you've got kids and you're thinking about going to a Judah Lion concert, take a bathroom break on that first one. But then the rest of it's
drink
fine.
a lot of water before you get there. Yeah. So you have to take a bathroom break before you get there.
The long night, though.
Okay.
Because I think ever since becoming a comedian, I start to pay more attention. Like, when do people go on? When do they go off? Comedy, music, whatever. Opener went for 40 minutes. Abe.
Okay.
Parker.
One opener?
One guy.
Okay.
And then Judah and the Lion were on for an hour and 45 minutes.
Whoa.
Pretty long. So it kind of makes sense why Maddie fell asleep.
Yeah, that's funny. She was just relaxed up there.
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah, I guess I don't know how long a normal concert. Maybe that's Maybe that is long. I don't know.
I would think like hour 10 or so. Like
For the headliner?
I don't know.
I don't know either. We're out of commission.
Yeah, we don't know anything.
Because for a comedian, an hour is plenty. But
yeah, you don't want to go above that probably. But anyway, win of the week was that night, and not only that, but I had some good friends from Kanaka who I haven't seen in years. Used to spend a ton of time with these guys. Loved traveling around with them. We would go to like different K-Lifes to compete in their dodgeball tournaments back in the day. And
what are they?
Anyway, Blake Darko, Corey McDonald. They're a huge Dude in the Live fans, so they came up just for that. So we got dinner beforehand, and it was just fun reminiscing. And it's fun when you like haven't seen someone that long, but you used to hang out with them all the time 10 years ago. There's a lot of memories you forget about, and it's like, oh my gosh, yeah, we did do that together.
Sparks.
Oh wow, yeah, I stayed at your, whatever. So
that's cool.
Fun night.
My win of the week. Honestly, I didn't have anything written down, but that doesn't make this win any less significant.
2 hands up.
2 hands up. I got to go to church this past week for I hadn't been very much recently. I've probably been like twice in the last 7 weeks, and it shows. All right. I'm basically a Judah and the Lion fan now. If you know no, but my win of the week is just a shout out to our children's pastor / my friend Sam Sievers. He's the man. You know him. He's an SBU grad, so therefore
Lick him.
He's all of a sudden just already awesome. But he's a very good man. He does good work, and my kids are being blessed by him. So many people in our church are being blessed by him. So I just feel very thankful for him and his servant heart towards our community and towards our church. And so just want to give him a specific shout out.
That's good.
Yeah. Shout out Sam.
I should have said our pastor was the win of the week.
No, you can't do it. You can't double up.
I know. Yeah. So this is good.
You get it next time.
Next time.
No,
yeah, it's good though.
Sam has gone above and beyond this past week. I won't get into the specifics, but he's been doing a lot, and he's the man. So shout out to Sam.
Lick him.
Yeah.
Time in. What's your win?
I'm going to say yesterday I was hanging out at the Lenexa library working on stuff. It's such a good vibe.
Yeah. Upstairs, downstairs.
Upstairs.
Good for you.
Little cubicle thing. Not cubicle, but like little
pod.
section.
Like,
yeah.
Standing room only on the main floor.
Love it.
Dude.
Gotta get in the balk.
But yeah, Zach texted me, want to play some pickleball? I was like, I just sat down to work on stuff, but yes, I do. And then, then just 5 minutes away is BDA courts.
Yep.
So he played. He had his friend Nate with him, and I had Jesse, played doubles, and it was just fun.
Yeah.
It was Zach probably is the worst of us. Not bad, but it was kind of funny just watching him get really frustrated.
Really? He's even worse than Nate. Ooh.
Whoa.
Actually, no, yeah. Another win is played singles with Nate after, just to see how he matched up. Most even game I've ever played. Both challenging each other equally. I won 12-10.
What are we working on in our pickleball game these days, Timon? What are our focuses when we're out there? What'd you say?
Getting it over. Getting it in.
I think
over the net strategy.
Getting better at slowing it down, especially with playing with Jesse. He just constantly trying to drive everything, and I'm like, it's better to start dinking. I feel like.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's the next level of
Timon's
pickleball.
growing up.
Yep. It's easy. It's tempting to just smack it every time. Of course, we all do it. But hey, limit it.
So yeah, win was pickling.
Good.
Pickle winning.
Love it.
No dumb questions.
There's no such thing
Okay.
as dumb questions.
There's no such thing. That's not right now.
We had the ghosties submit some questions for us to answer.
Becca said KOADQ.
Kind of a dumb question.
Oh, that's probably it. Yeah, I was first. It's like a
DQ's got to be a dumb question.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Knock out
a dumb question here.
Okay.
But what actually was Watergate? I'm 24 and I feel like it's too late to ask my dad.
How much do you know the answer to this?
I watched Forrest Gump.
That's kind of my knowledge as well.
And he called the hotel and said, there's some guys, flashlight snooping around.
Yeah.
I don't know that much. I think there was some illegal bugging happening at the Watergate Hotel. I used to think it had something to do with the plumbing.
Or the salad. Oh, Watergate. Oh, yeah.
Or the fencing.
Look at you guys go. Okay, cool. You're smart.
Fencing. I don't even understand that.
Fencing system with the gate. I don't know.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, timing doesn't get it.
I take it back.
Yeah.
2.0.
Richard Nixon. Dick Nixon.
Yep.
I'm not a crook. Yeah, I don't know much else beyond that. We could make stuff up.
I know zero. So
Timon,
that's why
give
I
us
was
your
just trying
best
to,
guess.
That's why I was just kind of trying to do a little joke about the gate, and it was a dumb joke. So,
And so now I'm embarrassed.
now I don't even want to say anything.
What do you think it is, Timon, based off what... I guess we already just said it.
Yeah, just some kind of like hiding something illegal that got exposed is what I'm.
Was it the FBI?
I don't know. I asked ChatGPT to explain the Watergate scandal like I'm 10 years old. They gave me a bunch of paragraphs and I said shorter. Here is the final answer. The Watergate scandal was when people working for President Nixon
Nixon
broke into a building to spy on his opponents during an election. When they got caught, Nixon tried to lie and cover it up. When the truth came out, it was a big deal. And Nixon ended up quitting as president because of it. Good explanation.
Huh.
Pretty accurate to Forrest Gump. They're snooping around.
Snooping.
Good to know. I hear you hear Watergate, and it's like that was some kind of scandal thing.
And Forrest Gump was the one that like was the whistleblower on.
Yeah.
Yeah, in his autobiography, the book. Yeah.
Sorry, tangent. Did you see there? I saw one ad, but it was like muted on my TV last night. There's like some Forrest Gump-esque movie coming out.
Don't know about this.
Esque.
I don't know. It was muted, but it was Forrest Gump, or it was Tom Hanks and
Here
Robin Wright, who's
directed
Jenny.
by the same guy,
Do you know about it?
Robert Zemeckis. I saw a trailer. Looks cool.
What's it about?
The only thing that I know about it is it's all shot from the same angle. The camera never moves the whole movie, all like in one room.
One of those.
What?
But like
Like a
a
tripod.
lot of different. Yeah, all same camera angle. A lot of different like things happen. Like I know in the trailer at one point you see like a bunch of wildlife and stuff. It's like before the like place was ever. I don't know. It seems interesting. I want to watch it.
So it's not Forrest Gump adjacent though. It's not like
no.
Okay.
But like it goes through like this guy who Tom Hanks plays his whole life. They like de-age him and stuff. Then he grows up. I don't know much else,
Okay.
but it looks cool.
It's
I think
called
it's
Here.
called Here. Yeah.
Interesting.
Watch the trailer, Jake. You can see it's the
Oh,
the same
I'm
angle.
busy then. Financial coach Jess said, how do they make dams? Like, don't you have to make one in order to build it? I don't get it.
Whoa.
I'm with you. I've thought about this
Whoa.
before. Rachel and I have talked about this before.
Yeah.
Especially bridges over water.
Yeah, how
Troubled
do
or
you-
not.
How do you put the cement
Wait.
down there?
Wait.
Yeah. Rachel and I
Yeah.
talk about this stuff all the time. We're huge engineering conversationalists.
Civil engineering.
Yeah, especially with Watergate.
Oh, good one.
It all comes back.
That's
The
good.
fencing Timon mentioned. Yeah.
Way better than my joke.
Really? Oh, that's how a
Oh, you had to
comedian
bring
does
it up again.
Oh, you can't quit comedy, dude. That's
how
so
you do
good.
it. Man, taking notes.
Yeah, a bridge on top of water. What's the first step? How do you
Yeah.
can't stop the water.
How do you?
How do you pour concrete into water?
Where do you?
What kind of crane can reach over the water? Is it an aquatic crane?
Yeah. Or how strong are these divers that are diving down in there with these
I didn't even think
blocks
about it.
on there?
Yeah, especially with the dam too. How do you stop water suddenly? 1 million sandbags? Yes.
Oh, a million sandbags.
1 million sandbags.
But until that millionth sandbag, you can't.
But yeah, it's all at once. You can't halfway stop
You can't
100 feet of
half-bag.
water.
Yeah,
half dam.
This is confusing me a lot. I'm thinking of like there's this massive dam that like how ridiculous throws stuff off sometimes.
Yeah.
How'd they make that? Because I think it's
How ridiculous.
Timon, you're gonna love Las Vegas, brother.
how
Here's the sad thing is that somebody's going to send a link to how this works, and I'm not even, or they're going to explain it in 3 paragraphs.
Jesse Plattner will.
I'm not gonna read more than 1 sentence. That's how lazy I am about this. Like, it'll work. Somebody else will figure this out.
Me and ChatGPT going back and forth right now. I'm trying to get to the bottom of this. All right, here we go. All right. I said, now explain simply, once again, how a dam is built. And then it's giving me, there's 6 steps. 1,
See?
choose the spot.
give me 6
2,
steps.
prepare the area. I said, no. How do they stop the water to build the wall?
Or,
They build a coffer dam.
oh, cough dam.
A
Coffer dam.
coffer dam is like a temporary mini dam. That doesn't help it. That doesn't help.
I do kind of understand. Like, they're channeling it one way to build
Yeah.
it here.
They
and
build
then-
upstream to block or divert the river's waterway. Yeah, they build that. And then they pump out the water. Once the coffer dam is in place, they pump out water that's left in the construction area so it stays dry. Sometimes they dig a temporary path or channel for the river to flow around. There's a lot of work. I'd say let it flow.
Careful.
Yeah. Maybe not.
I don't know. Oh, time. And we just got a fun new jingle. Ooh. Fun new jingle just dropped.
Wednesday episode?
Maybe. Okay, no dumb question. That is not a dumb question. That is a good question.
Yeah, that's a great one. Jess, if you ask questions like you coach finances,
you're going to be
next one is from Brittany Jovanovic. HVAC. Why does 73 air conditioning feel colder than 68-degree heat?
Because it is. It's air conditioning.
3 words. Because it is.
Because it is.
3 words. Because it is.
I know. I noticed it that time.
No, it wasn't. That time I didn't notice it.
Why are they making fun of me? Because of the way I say because. It's because it is. It literally is shooting out cold air.
It's shooting out cold air versus shooting out hot air.
Yeah. Hot air. Hot air. That is funny though. I do think like some people are like, oh, we just keep our house at 68 all year round. And it's like, but I don't think it's the same 68. I agree. I think there's discriminations in the numbers. So,
Danielle asked, where do you guys get your coffee? So I'm going to say, first of all, dumb question.
Yeah, that's a dumb question.
I don't want to answer it.
But we have to. We're legally required.
Yep. It's in the contract. If anyone ever asked, no matter how dumb,
you always have to tell them about Main Street Roasters and mainstreetroasters.com.
It's right here, guys.
It's caffeinated.
They're our coffee sponsor. I got coffee with a guy last week, and he said, hey, I do work for some local coffee shop, and they're actually in the process of looking to do some influencer marketing, maybe podcasts, whatever. Like, would you and Brad be interested? I said, no!
You laughed at that guy's face.
Yeah, I said, no, we have...
Pshaw.
We are very happy. Mm-hmm. All right. I'm not interested. I'm not gonna look even that way. So we love Main Street Roasters, all I have to say. They have K-Cups. You know I like the K-Cups.
Yeah, they do.
K for convenient.
They also have big old bags of beans.
Bo Bobs.
So get your Main Street Roasters while it's hot. It's not literally hot. It'll come in a room temperature bag or K-Cup, but then you can make it hot through your coffee maker.
Yes. Maybe it's time to get a little ahead of Christmas gifts. Get a little ahead of Halloween gifts.
Yeah. Teachers, it's that time of year where you're trying to give teachers Halloween appreciation gifts.
Fall break gifts.
Yep. Spooky gifts.
Yep. Could be coffee.
Could be.
Or it just could be for yourself. GRKC, get 10% off.
That's right. All right. What's some more dumb questions? No, sorry. That was a dumb one.
Octavian asked, how do lawnmowers work?
Okay. So
I think about a weed eater more than a lawnmower. They're kind of the same, but instead of a blade, it's just string.
A weed eater is more simple to me.
Really?
It's just like it's going so fast it cuts it.
You don't need to look at Jake like that when you say it. A weed eater is more simple to me.
I just.
Well, we're not putting T on C if you're going to act like that towards us.
That's a dumber question than the
what?
Question.
You think a weed eater's like that's
what?
So simple?
Just like a string.
It just spins around and goes.
It's the speed.
This my boss?
You don't realize you think that lawnmower is a blade? I thought it was a string, a big string.
Oh, it's like a silver string.
It's a silver string
to look like a blade.
Yeah,
to scare the grass. Uh-oh, blade's coming.
Here comes the blade. Get out of there. How does a lawnmower work? It works just like scissors, but the scissors cut, like in a V shape. The lawnmower cuts in like a circle shape.
Yeah, I'm good where I'm at with my understanding of lawnmower. Just an engine powers a quickly moving blade that is stronger than another blade.
Prime it first.
Of grass.
Prime it first.
Prime it.
One thing that I think might be the case is that like the angle of the blades is designed so that they also kind of suction up so the grass is like straight so it can cut like evenly. I think might be part of it.
Stop.
Look at him go.
You're embarrassing yourself.
Shouldn't look at you guys like that.
You can set the height. You can set the height, though. You can set the height at which the grass needs to be trimmed. So, like, if you want to cut it shorter, you just set the height different.
Lower the deck.
Lower the deck. Yep, there's poop deck, and then there's the other one.
Lawnmower deck.
Lawnmower deck.
Tay _Blount said, I have no idea what it means to file bankruptcy.
You just have to declare it.
Yeah,
That's
you don't
what
file it.
Michael Scott.
You declare it.
Well, have you played Monopoly? Has she played Monopoly? Respond back. Have you played Monopoly?
Nothing in her question mentions Monopoly.
It's just like, okay, so you know in Monopoly, like you start out with the money, like paper. It represents money, right?
Right.
So you start out with that, and when you lose all the paper, which represents money,
You turn your cards upside down.
you turn your cards upside down. So if you go into somebody's house and they have everything upside down, you know they've declared bankruptcy. Just walk in and like their couch is upside down. Whoa, tough month.
Dang.
Ooh.
You're refinancing the couch, huh? Yeah, I play Monopoly too.
Yep.
Yeah, I listen to this comedy podcast, but pretty good advice sometimes. Yeah, I don't know how it works. You always hear Chapter 11 bankruptcy. What are the other chapters?
Where are you going to declare it? Is it online?
Is it Wells Fargo?
Is it the city hall?
IRS?
Is it the bank? Is
this what local congressmen are for?
Oh, that's probably it.
You write them a letter. Hey, it's time.
Yeah.
You need an FB.
File bankruptcy.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I think I hear file for bankruptcy more than like declare it.
Well, you have to declare in order to file. So
DFB.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what Chapter 11 means. Chapter 11C, bankruptcy. I don't know what that means. It seems like it's not as bad as it sounds, right? Like you could declare bankruptcy, like that LLC declared bankruptcy, but maybe you're still fine.
Maybe.
I don't know.
It sounds bad though. I don't think you want it. I don't think it's. I think it's okay, but it's not the best. It's not ideal.
You don't want it.
You don't want it.
So if you're thinking about it, I wouldn't.
Mm-mm.
When you declare bankruptcy, the court looks at your money situation, decides how to deal with what you owe. Sometimes they make a plan for you to pay back some of the money over time, or they might erase certain debts so you can have a fresh start.
Okay.
It can hurt your credit score and make it harder to borrow money in the future. Yeah, this seems like kind of an easy way out.
You think?
Yeah. Owe a bunch of people a bunch of money, declare bankruptcy, deal in cash the rest of your life.
That sounds good to me. Dave Ramsey would say it's better anyway.
Yeah.
So Dave Ramsey probably is all about bankruptcy.
Yep.
Okay.
I surely don't understand it that well, though. I wish I knew it better.
You know what? I hope I never have to understand it.
Yep.
Praise God we don't understand
What are the divorce laws in Canada? I don't know.
I don't know and I don't care.
Yep.
Because I love my wife.
Here's one that I think we can answer. Timon, we're going to start with you.
All right.
Curtis said, what are CC and BCC on emails?
I got you. CC is carbon copy.
No, Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola and
Coca-Cola.
Black Cherry Coke.
No, I was getting there. CC is carbon copy. BCC is black cherry Coke.
Okay.
Black cherry carbon.
They're unrelated. No, I don't know. I don't know exactly. I think I get it. CC is just. I'm trying to. Okay, carbon copy is just you send it. Hold on, because I know BCC.
Hold on.
It sends to like you can send it to like one person or whoever that does see that they're getting it and like whoever else is, but then you can BCC and send it to the other people who only see it sent to them.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
But what is CC? What's the cherry Coke?
Do you know what the B stands for in BCC?
Blind.
Oh, okay, yeah.
No? Okay.
Oh, sorry, black.
Black Cherry Coke.
So I guess, but I'm just thinking, why would you ever use CC if you could just send it to everybody just in the,
Okay.
what's the difference?
So here's the non-technical answer. CC is a passive-aggressive way of sending an email to somebody.
Yeah, it's kind of like,
It's like,
this is kind of to you.
hey, I'm going to send it to Jake, but I'm going to CC Timon to be like, hey, FYI, if you don't do this, Timon's going to see that you didn't do it.
Interesting.
All right.
Okay. Yeah.
It's like this isn't really meant for Timon, but he's getting it just in case.
Just so he can kind of be aware.
So I think I'm so sorry for the 50-year-olds that are listening and they're just rolling their eyes at whatever we're about to say here. But I think, you know how like sometimes pieces of paper literally had like, you'd write on one, but it would be on the there'd be another copy underneath that you could read. Like, you know how it's like a pink slip on the top and then a yellow slip on the bottom?
Oh, yeah.
I think that's what a carbon copy literally is.
Really?
I think.
And then the third layer is the black cherry Coke.
And that's the third. Yeah, exactly. And so I think that's the whole idea is like, it's like, here, you get a copy of this, even though it's not originally for you. It was written by, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know why. I think CC, you're like including people. If you reply all, does a CC go to them?
Oh, yeah.
Does it? Yeah, I learned recently that you could BCC and send it to like 100 people, and then it only looks like it goes to you or you.
Yeah.
So
that was, you get on like certain people's like email list. It looks like they're emailing you about something.
Yeah.
Once in a blue moon, they screw up, and then you get to see all the people CC'd. That's kind of fun.
Didn't that happen to a pickleball company?
Yeah, something happened to pickleball. Like the USAPA, like accidentally CC'd every pickleball paddle manufacturer. And so we're just like going through, like, hey, we have all their emails now. This is great. Liza said, "Why are there holes in bagels?"
There's a hole in the bagel, dear Liza. Dear Liza. Nothing?
I know.
That was funny.
That was funny.
That was
It Liza.
immediate.
That was great.
There's a hole in the
That worked
bucket,
out well.
dear Liza.
Yeah.
She asked for it.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand that reference. I'm sure
You
it's
got
great.
it, though?
Classic song.
It's fine. Jake was listening to Stephen Curtis Chapman.
We're weirdo. Yeah, which came first, the bagel or the donut? Because I'm sure the second person copied what they were already doing. Like, oh, this is working.
Got to be the bagel.
Was first?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I was thinking maybe it's like donuts first, bagels like the one thing we can change is you cut it in half. You're trying to be, I don't know. I don't know why there's a hole though.
That's a dumb question. Oh, wait, no. There's no dumb question.
The bagel came first.
There's no
Bagels,
frills with bagels.
bagels have been around since at least the 1600s. Jewish communities in Poland.
I was thinking probably.
Dang, donuts, 19th century. 200 years later.
It's all right, donuts. Worth the wait.
Dutch settlers.
Why are there holes? I don't know. Because things are meant to have holes.
Yeah, I
Nobody's perfect.
tried to look up. It seems like potentially for even cooking.
Potentially.
So that the bagels and donuts cook more evenly.
That's probably the real answer.
The heat can reach the center better.
Yeah. Maybe quicker.
And maybe quicker.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
good.
J. Ross 1540 said, "Why is the alphabet in the order that it's in?"
Wow.
That's a fun question.
Greek.
Alpha, Omega.
Phoenicians. CC, Phoenicians make the alphabet. I learned that.
Go off. Keep going.
That's all I got so far. But they made the alphabet. I don't know if that's even, is that the American alphabet? Is that, well, it's alpha and omega, right? So alpha is A, omega is Z. So that makes sense. That's all I got.
Elemental P.
Oh, dude. Maddie Oliver. Did you hear that?
I don't know.
So sorry. Wasn't it Maddie Oliver? No, I don't remember.
Gay's wife.
Was it Gabe Oliver's wife? Yeah. Maddie Bolivar.
Wife.
Maddie Bolivar or somebody was telling me that maybe it wasn't Maddie Bolivar. I can't remember now. Gosh, Maddie Bolivar. If it's not you, I'm sorry. But anyway, somebody that works with kids they said that the new way of singing the alphabet, they don't say LMNOP anymore. It wasn't. It was Johnny Eustace's wife. Sorry, Maddie Bolivar. It was Johnny Eustace's wife.
Her name is
Abby Bolivar's. Have you heard this, Timon?
Yeah.
It's no longer A B C D F G H I J K L M N O P. It's like A
B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V
That
W X Y Z.
is more messed up than anything I've heard in my life.
You rattled off pretty quickly.
That's crazy. Is that how you learned it?
No, it's not. It seems weird, but I like it.
Is that how little Eustace or whatever your brother's names are is learning it?
Eustace. Be honest, is that how Eustace is learning it?
Is Eustace and Prunella learning it that way?
Not as far as I know.
A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P. That
LMN.
I definitely see. The thing is,
I don't care how you vote right there, but I'm just saying that needs to be bipartisan.
There's a clear right and wrong
for that. That is clearly.
the thing is, I like the old version because it's what it always like. It just has been for so long. But I also like and respect that they're changing it because it makes more. You learn the actual letters instead of LMNO.
Yeah, but think about all the good rappers out there in America.
Think about the rappers.
Name a good rapper from another country besides America, not named Drake. You can't.
It's because they learned our alphabet.
Elemental P.
Yep.
Elemental P.
They were rapping.
Elemental P. Elemental P. Elemental P. LMNOPQ. There's going to be so many terrible rappers now.
Yep.
Still some fun rhythm with UVWXYZ. Not too bad.
Yeah, that is. You're right.
And
there are the staccatos, and then there's the smooth elemental P.
You don't have to confuse people with thinking that there's maybe a...
Timon, it feels like you're defending this crap alphabet.
How dare I take a stance to make the conversation more... No, no. I think potentially kids can get confused, think there's another N between Y and Z. If you're singing W, X, Y, and Z.
Y, N, Z.
You could think that there's an N there.
Second N.
This eliminates that as well. U, V, W, X, Y, Z.
Whoa. It messes the whole back half of it up.
What?
Say that again?
It doesn't mess it, it changes it.
U, V.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z.
Oh, there's no like list form. X, Y, and Z.
Y and Z.
X, Y, Z.
Which I think is...
You're telling me TUV is no longer a thruple? I love TUV. There's something special about TUV to me.
QRS, TUV. Yeah, they kind of
TUV sounds great.
QRS,
TUV.
W,
Best thruple in all the alphabet.
Hold on. A, B, C, D, F, G, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W. OPQ is a nice one.
RST.
I like RST.
No, RST is like
nice.
It's like the Heatles. It's like Bosch, Wade, and James. All those are too good of letters.
That's what I'm saying. Those are like Wheel of Fortune letters.
That's like Dynasty.
RST is same rhyme scheme as TUV.
There's gonna be a monopoly.
I like RST.
Of they're gonna get too big of heads. Oh, Team RST's here. It's like no, get out. Whatever. That's price gouging.
RST
price
is
fixing.
kind of the super team a little
Super
bit there.
team.
Those are the top consonants any Wheel of Fortune category.
TUV didn't necessarily like. It's like they were drafted from within the organization.
Yeah, 2011 Dallas Mavericks.
Good
for you guys.
I can't believe they stole TUV from us and put it with RS and T together. Because QRS versus TUV, that's a fair
fight. Yeah, it could go either way.
You got a Val over here with TUV.
You don't think OPQ and RST are nice? OPQ, RST.
OPQ is not good.
Elemental P though. Elemental P is the team that's like, hey, they're not going to win many games, but they're so fun to watch.
Arizona Cardinals. Elemental P.
They are the Arizona Cardinals. It's like, hey, you never know with Elemental P. They might surprise you. They're not going to the Yoffs.
I asked ChatGPT what RST stands for. Recommended spare parts and tools.
That's not bad.
Resilience,
Still
strength,
blind
and
cherry
tenacity.
Coke.
Regional sales tax.
Yeah.
Let's see what TUV stands for.
RST.
Turn up volume.
UVWXYZ.
I already figured it out. Let's turn up volume.
Heck,
Often associated with Technischer Überwachungsverein, which translates to Technical Inspection Association in English.
Oh.
Brad, that's not nearly as good as spare parts and tools.
Listen, TUV. I think ABC is the dynasty of all dynasties.
Yep.
Everyone knows ABC. Everyone
Celtics,
respects
Yankees.
ABC. They might have off years, but overall they will always come back. ABC, DEFG, they're not good. They've always been bad. ABC, DEFG,
ABC,
HIJK.
A week. That's like that's the Jaguars.
Yep.
That's the.
It's like, what are you doing? What are you doing here, HIJK?
You're in the majors, but not much.
HIJK, Elemental Peace Fund, QRS, a solid team, a respectable
a fair
team.
fight with TUV.
They were really good in the 90s, and they're still kind of holding on to that. TUV, just the salt of the earth. WX, it's kind of like, I forgot they're even in the league.
Yep.
Y and Z, it's like they're proud of their heritage, even though they're bottom dwellers.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like it's like
a lot of like Europeans on their team.
A lot of Europeans on their team.
Just based off the letters in their names.
And
Y and Z.
Now I know my's. Now I know my's pretty good. Anyway. Get me fired up about the alphabet. That's how Bo's gonna sing it. Not if
you fight.
That's why you homeschool, guys. You can teach them however you want.
Keep it within the family. Question for Timon.
Yep.
I don't know. That doesn't actually say that. This is me. KJ said, it's kind of a dumb question. What's the difference between Pluto and Goofy? Both dogs? Question mark.
Good question. One somehow like
it's
took over.
so easy to figure out. I don't think it's that hard.
It is kind of weird to think of like this dog is somehow like ruling over this other dog. Interesting, right?
Who's ruling over who?
Because Goofy is a
Goofy's the overlord?
Goofy's a walking, talking dog. Pluto is a dog in the same universe, but it can't talk and it's on all fours and it's owned.
So you think if you can walk, you're automatically better than people that can't?
Well, the dog can still walk.
But if you have to use your hands to do things that other people don't have to, then
Yes, you are objectively better.
okay. Okay.
I don't know. Good question. What is the difference?
I don't know.
One of them is yellow. We should probably discriminate based on.
Because Goofy's
That?
kind of got a redneck aspect to him, so I don't think he's that educated.
Yeah.
But Pluto doesn't say a word. Is Pluto Mickey's dog?
I know last year on Spotify Wrapped, Goofy's #1 artist was Oliver Anthony, whatever his name is. He like really resonated with the kind of West Virginia
Yeah.
coal mining songs.
Pluto's was Chapel Roan.
It's different.
Different environments.
I want to move on. KJ asked another really good question.
Okay.
How can buses, like a school bus, fit 4 people side by side and have a walkway, and cars can't? You know, like these
Yeah, I understand.
things are the same width. They could both fit in a parking space, but a bus can have 2 on each side with a walkway.
No way can the bus fit in a parking space.
Yeah. They're not the same width.
Width-wise?
Buses are certainly wider than your car.
Well, think about the maybe not parking space, but like the road.
Yes. There's less
Like they can't be that much wider than
margin
a
for
car
error.
because they still like fit within like the
Yeah.
road.
I think they are that much wider. I think you just got to be real careful when you're a bus driver not to text and drive.
Yeah.
Because you can't deviate much.
Let's check width difference between school bus and sedan. What's your guess?
What difference between school bus and sedan? Sedan is going to be, I'm going to give exact numbers.
Thank you.
Sedan is going to be
Thank you.
6 feet 3 inches,
Wide.
which would be 75 inches wide.
Great.
Inside, interior. No, total. Whatever you're looking at.
Yep.
75 inches wide. And a school bus is going to be quite a bit wider at, I think it's 108 inches.
You're pretty close. You nailed the sedan.
Did I?
Yeah. Standard school bus is about 100 inches wide.
Wow.
You're really close. And you nailed the sedan. So yeah, a school bus is about 2 to 2.5 feet wider than a sedan.
There you go. That's the aisle that you're talking about.
The internet and Brad can answer any question you have, KJ.
Since you're on your computer and looking at things, I can't do that.
Bricked?
No, I'm just kidding. How wide is a normal lane on a road? Like how much? Because I bet we have way more room than we realize we do while we're driving.
Let this be a Devo for you guys. Time is going to work on the Devo. A normal lane on the road in the United States is typically 10 to 12 feet.
Okay.
Highways and major roads usually have lanes that are closer to 12 feet. Residential areas might have lanes that are around 10 feet. So highway, yeah, 12 feet. 2 cars?
But if a bus is 8.5 feet wide, basically,
Yeah, they still have so much room.
I don't think that's that much room. Think about it, that's 9 inches on each side.
12 feet.
No, 10 to 12 feet.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was saying highway.
Yeah.
Yeah, residentially, not a ton of room for a bus. But a car you could fit 2 sedans on one side of the highway?
So if you were truly going to smush up together sedans, you could fit 6 on a 3-lane highway.
This is like when you learn that 2 basketballs could fit in one hoop.
Yep.
This changes everything.
I'm so fired up about the alphabet.
Natalie Calvert says, aren't all...
Whoa, Natalie Calvert.
Oh, hey, round of applause.
Oh, yeah. That was the wrong button. I'm not even going to try again.
Aren't all jobs a pyramid scheme? You have to recruit, hire people to make the company money.
Yeah. America, baby. Small businesses for the win. Yeah, 100%. You're all working for somebody. We are.
In a sense, I think a pyramid scheme is when you like have to buy in initially.
That's the people don't understand that that's like the true definition, right?
Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't know.
I think like is an MLM a pyramid scheme? No, because you don't have to buy all these products in order to like then try to sell them back. Normally,
yeah, and I would say a typical corporate structure, you don't make money off of the people below you directly. You make more than them, but you probably are not making a percentage of what they're making. Like if you're a junior advisor somewhere compared to a senior advisor, like part of your earnings don't go to your senior advisor.
Yeah, not directly, but kind of, right?
In a way, maybe the company's money is more allocated to them.
Yeah.
I'd hear out a PowerPoint from you, Natalie.
Quit your job, baby. Quit your job, work for yourself. Or work at Silver Arch City because Silver Arch City is awesome.
That's pretty fun too.
Yeah.
Why are there multiple foods that taste very different called peppers?
Wow. It's the genus.
Phylum.
Yeah. That's a good question. That's not dumb. I don't know. Why are there multiple different things that taste the same called candy bars?
I don't consume a lot of peppers. I don't even really.
Oh, but like think about the difference between like a jalapeno,
okay,
spicy, or like a ghost pepper,
okay,
versus a bell pepper.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
like very, very different tasting. Just feels like it's a type of thing coming from the ground though.
But they're also talking about like pepper as a seasoning, right?
I don't think so.
Oh,
What's the difference?
I don't think
That's
so.
what, oh,
That's a different.
okay.
Where does pepper come from, by the way?
No idea.
Yeah, what is pepper?
No idea. It's a spice, but they have these little balls. That's what that you grind up.
Yeah.
The balls. Where are those
And
balls
what is
coming from?
Pepperidge Farm? How do they get involved?
Oh, it's just a MLM
Got it.
pyramid scheme.
Makes sense.
You just buy into the farm.
I don't understand this question at all. Madeline says, why are so many ads timed twice? You wait and press the X, and then a new timer starts.
That's not you're not pressing the X.
I don't even know what she's talking
You're not
about.
doing it right.
I know this. Playing like a mobile game on your phone.
Oh, or like you haven't
I don't do
downloaded,
much.
you haven't like paid for the premium weather app, so you get like a pop-up ad kind of thing.
No, where it's like you'll get an ad, and then you'll wait for the X to come up, or you can X, and you'll press it, and it'll X out, and then go to like a end screen where you have to wait again to press
Oh,
next.
yep.
I'm guessing that's what they're talking about, and I have no idea why. Just to be annoying,
Yeah.
just to make you pay on the app to get ads taken away. I don't know.
Have you ever paid for some? Like I know you've done YouTube Premium. Have you ever done it for like a game? Like something that you got into for free, and
So
then you're
much.
like, I like this so much that I want to pay for it.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's one thing to be like, hey, I want to pay for this weather app or this sleep app or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's like you knew from the start when you were downloading this, you're paying for it.
Yep. I remember now, beginning of the year, chess.com, I paid for some type of like unlimited game reviews. I was like so into chess.
Game reviews.
Yeah, that's what I fell in love with the most. Because like you get done with a game of chess, and then this computer will analyze like good moves, great moves, missed opportunities,
Wow.
threats, like blunders, stuff like that.
Cool.
I really liked it. I feel like that's how you really got better. So, because the free version, you only get one game review per day.
Okay.
I was firing off games.
That's cool.
Let's see. Darrell asks, why does a watched pot never boil?
I realized that's not true today.
You
Not
saw
today.
one?
Yeah, this past week I was hard boiling some eggs, and I was watching. I was like, "This looks pretty close," and then it started boiling. So the reason is it does. You just have to watch it long enough. Devo in there somewhere.
Any tips from Brad for first-time dads in the delivery room? Is that really a question?
No, I'm just kidding.
All right, too bad.
First time dads. I think. Did you play sport? Is this guy, who Darrell?
This is no longer Darrell. This is Elena Tatro.
That's a girl.
Yes, it is.
So you're asking on behalf of your husband? I would say
Perhaps
have your husband
behalf.
fight his own battles. I'm just kidding. I feel like Catherine was so worried about like how she was going to treat me and like how I
Really?
was going to be like too sensitive. Because I can be sensitive. I can whatever feel bad when she has the wrong tone towards me. But like it's like there's like a line that's crossed in those times of battle, or it's just like in sports, it's like the coach yells at me, I'm like, it's not personal. It's sports. That's fine. Yell at me. And so like, I loved it, dude. I still like, I'm like, tell me whatever you need. Like, get mad at me, squeeze my hand, like hurt me. I don't care. Like,
Whoa.
Spank me. No, no, just, yeah, that's my main tip is just like, do whatever she needs. In a way, I think it's great to try to, what's the word? Anticipate her needs of like, she might need this. She might need
Anticipate the snap a little bit.
Towel, a wet towel. She's hot. Or whatever. Like, give her a cold towel. But then again, I'm like, I don't know. Ask. Just keep saying like, you're doing great. You need anything, and be ready for her to not always be happy or nice to you, and that's okay because it's not personal.
It's good to know.
And it's so awesome at the end. It's the greatest
and
thing
at the
ever.
end, you get a baby.
You get the baby, and it's the coolest, most wonderful, beautiful, God ordained thing of all time. So I'm pumped for you and your husband, Elena.
Handful of pretty good questions still in here. Larson Rupp said, well, he said word limit. When you blow with big mouth, warm air, but with small mouth, cold air. Why?
I like that. I like that he like was like, I gotta put word limit in
He
here.
still typed out word limit.
Yeah.
It's true.
When you blow with big mouth, warm air, but with small mouth, cold air.
I mean, it's got to be the speed, right?
Your mouth stays the same size. No, it's not speed.
Yeah, it is.
Timon?
100%.
Is it?
Try to... Because it is the speed, because you can just get faster air
Oh yeah,
with the
Timon,
small
blow
mouth.
really, really lightly with a closed mouth.
Yeah, I don't think it's the
warm.
speed.
No, it's not, and you
Yes,
know
it
it.
is. Yes,
You know it's not.
I feel like the way you like, hey, check if I have bad breath. Big mouth, hot, hot. And then little mouth, ooh, my food hot. That's so much colder.
Wait, yeah.
Timon.
It's not a speed thing.
It is colder.
Larson's right.
it's-
Big mouth, warm.
I can't go...
I think speed might have a little bit to
Gently
do with
enough.
it, but I think it's just the amount of air coming through.
Which is speed. The amount of air.
Not just
If
speed,
there's more
Timon.
air coming...
Ah,
shorter amount of time,
I might
it's-
have flipped. I might be back on the speed thing.
It's not.
It's 100% speed.
It's not 100% speed.
Sorry.
It might be. It might
I'm
be
sorry.
partially speed, partially
I can't-
area that's coming through.
When my mouth is like lips are tightly closed, I can't blow as gently as I can with my mouth open, which is why I can't fully test the speed thing.
I was fully on board with you, and now I'm back with Timon. Speed thing.
I'm not disagreeing that there's speed involved.
So you don't think there's speed at all? A part of this, and I'm saying it is.
Because when I blow as fast as I can with a wide mouth, which is tough to do,
It gets colder.
it gets a little colder.
Yeah.
And when I blow as
tough.
slowly as I can with it small, it's a little warmer.
Okay, what about as
Yeah.
slow as you can, wide mouth, and then go ahead and say it's both, Timon, because that's what I've been saying.
What?
Both being the speed and the
And
size
the
of
area.
the. Why would
know,
the
it's
area
warm.
determine temperature?
Let's see. Why would the area determine temperature? Because I think heat expands. Air expands. Like if you're outside, it's hotter than if you're inside.
You ever been camping?
I don't know how to describe it or even to answer it.
Maybe because the smaller the hole, the faster the air has to go.
So speed is
So,
involved.
Speed's very involved.
You guys stink. I never said speed wasn't involved. I said
But then you
it's
said
not
it
the
was
only
speed
factor.
and area, but the area is what determines the speed.
I'm just gonna ask ChatGPT with no context.
Okay, so if
context-
the area determines the speed, then you can't have speed without the area.
Correct.
That's what I've been saying.
I thought you said speed wasn't involved at all.
I don't
I'm
know.
kidding.
Okay. Gosh. I was trying to be so diplomatic with you right there. I was like, I don't think I said that.
You just fully...
I have learned in 10 years of marriage to like fight so fairly of like, because of course, like I jokingly am getting mad at time.
Yeah, yeah.
But of course it's like, I'm almost positive I didn't say that. But
If I
maybe
did,
I
I didn't. I
Hopefully
certainly
I
didn't
didn't
mean to.
mean that. If I said that, you know, like.
You've been gas lamped so many times.
Gas
Oh,
lamped.
man.
So I asked ChatGPT in the same thread, is speed involved? That's it. It said, yes, speed does play a role in determining lane width.
Makes sense.
So if it could determine that, I bet it can do warm air, cold air.
I'm right, Timon. It's not 100% speed. It's not 100% speed. You're telling me, okay, imagine right now, Timon, there's a fan blowing in right now.
Yep.
Okay? Same fan, no problem, same fan. It's blowing in from this door right here.
Okay.
Oh, it's pretty cold. It's pretty cold. Oh, it's pretty cold.
Okay.
Now imagine we open up this entire wall and that same fan blows in. Same exact coldness?
No, it won't get to us like as powerfully because it has like this much more space to go through. It'll like slow down.
Speed is dependent on area.
Yes.
So we're in agreement.
Did you guys agree the whole time?
We can
Except we could go back and look at the teleprompter.
we can roll it back and hear what I said.
You said it's 100% speed.
I said it is 100% speed, and speed is affected by area. You can't have the speed without the smaller mouth.
But you said 100% speed.
And
Yes.
how much percent is it on your side?
44 at most.
I think we do agree, but we just
I just like
not on
fired up.
how to describe it.
Yes, you guys are right.
Well,
Which one of us is like more?
One
right,
of us
though?
is right, though.
I'll let
One
you
of us is
decide.
objectively right.
You're blowing out the same volume of air, whether you make an O shape or not. You know, when you make an O shape, that air has to
it's the same
increase
lungs.
its speed.
Don't look at me. I can feel time looking at me right now.
Okay, when you have like a small mouth, that air has to increase its speed to make it out of the smaller opening. When you increase the air's velocity, small mouth, you decrease its pressure and temperature.
So pressure.
So basically what you're saying, like smaller opening, air has to move faster, and when air moves faster, it gets colder.
Yeah.
Man, Larson really bringing some arguments to the podcast. First time
Call
this week.
him Larguments.
I'll tell you what, Larson just stirring up trouble. All right, another dumb question. No dumb question. That was a good one. Thanks, Larson.
All right, a refresh. So I lost my spot.
Oh,
Hang tight. Hang tight. Hang tight. Why do Americans, Jess said, why do Americans know nothing about Canada?
okay.
We're the big brother.
Great question. Yeah, because it's too cold. People don't want to like.
The air is moving through a small area. Good, smaller borders.
Oh, I think it might be longer.
Yeah, it seems like
Well, they
Seems
have
like
the
the border
same
is
border as
more-
us.
less secure up there. No, more secure up there. So yeah, so it's a smaller hole. So the air, yeah, it's colder.
Maybe.
Yep.
I was thinking the other day, and this might be the most American thought in the world. Hate on me all you want. But I thought to myself, there is no country that's even close to being in the same style of country like America. And then I thought, well, maybe Canada. Like if I go to Europe, you can tell you're not in America the way like I would just imagine like suburbs and parking lots and
Totally.
like I was driving to Lifetime Fitness. I was like, I don't know if they have this massive gyms in Europe anywhere.
If you go on GeoGuessr, it's very hard to determine. Like, you're North America, or at least, north of Mexico. But there is so hard to tell if you're in, a suburb of Pennsylvania or Vancouver or something. I
Really?
think it's pretty similar.
Yeah.
You just have to wait until you see an American flag or trucks. You see pickup trucks, you're in America.
Yeah. So interesting. So like you think that Canada, if you were dropped there and the weather wasn't like an obvious indicator, you think it'd be pretty similar looking to America?
Yeah, I think you'd have to like really notice little things like, okay, there's a lot of Tim Hortons here.
Sure.
Oh, maybe it's Canadian.
But that's the only country that's like America in that in like
I think
the
it's got it, right?
roads and like that kind of style.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
I like
just
Canada.
interesting that like, cause there's not a million, there's 50 countries in Europe and they probably are all similar in some ways in their style of, I don't know, maybe I'm oversimplifying it, but I feel like Norway and Sweden probably aren't that different.
Yeah. You take
Whereas-
the Scandinavian ones, you take the Western European one, you kind of segment them, and they're very similar.
Whereas like, yeah, France and America, probably pretty different.
Yeah.
I don't think there's like some suburb in France that's just like,
Oh, yeah, we got Dollar General over there. We got Sonic.
Yeah.
We got,
yeah,
there's a Gold's Gym that nobody goes to, but there's a Lifetime that's like pretty nice. Jackson Mahomes goes. I hate to dive back into science, but Darrell's got a lot of good questions.
great. Time has been awfully quiet ever since we silenced him.
Why do Kansas and Oklahoma have so many tornadoes?
Look it up. I don't think Kansas has nearly as many as everyone thinks we do. Look it up. It feels like Oklahoma is getting doused with them right now. Anecdotally.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
They told me that it was called Tornado Alley. So, does Missouri not have a lot?
I think Southwest Missouri is in Tornado Alley.
Yeah.
Joplin got hit hard. I mean, it's got to have something to do with not being near an ocean, creating more volatile weather. Because I know when you're near an ocean, your weather's more consistent. So if you're far away from the ocean, weather's more inconsistent, and that's when you get the combination of low pressure, high pressure. Ooh, windy.
Ooh, yeah.
That's what the weatherman usually says.
Spooky.
Spooked. Winded.
Tornadoes are pretty fascinating. Just that weather in general, where it's like within eyesight, you can be like, that looks insanely dark.
Look at that.
That looks utopian. You know,
it's a rainbow over there.
Yeah, it's just like, it is very spooky.
Yeah.
For people who are listening who don't live in a place that has tornadoes, they're not as bad as you think. They're scary looking, but it's so infrequent. Like when people like from the coast are like, you know what? I could never live in the Midwest. I don't know. I'll take my hurricanes. I don't know how you guys deal with tornadoes. I would never trade tornadoes for hurricanes. A hurricane could take out a whole state. I mean, we're seeing it right now. We're recording this before Milton has hit, but it's supposed to be really, really bad. And that's terrible. But Milton is going to take out a whole seaboard or something. You know, it's like tornadoes might take out one little strip for like 20 seconds.
Yeah, it is.
I'll take the tornadoes.
It's scary, of course. Every natural disaster is scary.
Yeah,
it's
the
like
sky is coming to harm you.
It's like there's been maybe 4 times in my life where we've actually like taken shelter in my basement, and none of them have come to anything.
I can think of one time.
Yeah,
where we actually like went downstairs. Like,
yeah,
because it was pretty close.
Also, it's there's something about being in a city that makes tornadoes less likely. I don't know what it is, but the buildings, I guess, wind.
Yeah, I looked it up one time. I was like, why do downtown areas never get hit? It's there's too much heat there. Messes with the...
Wonder where the heat comes from.
Lars. Haley asks, how many times can I wear jeans before washing them?
Unlimited. I'm serious.
It doesn't matter.
Freeze them. Yeah.
Freeze them.
Have you heard that? People, some people like raw denim. Remember, I don't know how popular raw denim is now.
Yeah.
But like for a long time, it was like, don't wash your jeans if you need to. It depends on what you're
Honestly, yeah, good call. Because if you're in jeans, you're not going to be intentionally like doing something super athletic or like
I was going to say
sweat inducing.
It depends on what Haley is
you're
asking.
Probably going to keep them pretty clean.
I think it just depends on what you're doing. But for the most part, I'd say let them air out for a day and you're fine.
Air out for a day. What if they're your work jeans?
What's she do for work? Or is it my work?
She works on gravel roads.
Oh my gosh.
She does gravel road repair.
She probably doesn't care about how clean her jeans are then.
So it's still the same policy. Once a day, air them out.
Once a week, you want to wash your work jeans.
Okay.
Because it feels good to get that fresh pair on a Monday.
A fresh pair of jeans? Feel a little snug, though.
Bad or good, though, to feel snug.
Bad or good?
Bad. Is that a bad thing or a good thing?
Bad. Too snug.
Too snug.
Too snug.
You got to be careful how snug you get them. Because I kind of like when they're a little snug. In the right places.
Sydney says, Brad, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, Brad. How are you, buddy? That's a dumb question.
Ross says, how does electricity work?
Great.
How does any of it work?
I had the thought, okay, so you and Rachel both have electric cars. You need 220 outlets or whatever for them. And it's like you have to like go back and forth on who charges at the same time. I'm like, can you just pay somebody to bring one wire in and all of a sudden you have 220 outlets in your house? How is it? Or is there like and then if you get a third car, can you get a third outlet? Or is it like,
how unlimited is the power?
And if not, where you grab it from to get more? And you get to like, I don't know.
And what is a transformer? And did they start as a man or a woman?
Very good.
People throw that word around a lot.
Yeah.
I know Caitlyn Jenner was the first.
What about this? Yeah. Did you back in the day, maybe you didn't because you were from small town, rural by yourself, but like in a neighborhood, there were like the electrical boxes.
Oh, yeah.
And they had like that terrifying graphic
It's like
on
a
there.
yellow lightning symbol or whatever.
And the guy like getting electrocuted.
Yeah.
Scared the heck out of me, dude.
A lot of times on golf courses, I feel like you end up near those all the time. Like, all right, my ball was kind of headed towards that electrical box. And like, I guess it's fine. It's kind of buzzing. I guess that's fine.
I was so convinced that like if I touched those things, I would get electrocuted.
Yeah, which doesn't make sense. But yeah, it was scary. It's like, I don't know. Look, there's a warning sign on it.
They did a great job with that graph. Whoever wrote or drew that graphic a long time ago.
They got it exactly right.
I hope they're getting like royalties from it.
Yes.
But Ross, I don't know how electricity works.
Electrical boxes are like a good height for doing flips off of. Like a little backflip.
You are a daredevil.
Yeah, where is this coming from? You're
Just because I can't do them on the
yoinking
ground.
flips?
There was a point in my life where I could do a standing on the ground backflip. Can't anymore, but I can off of something.
Really?
That's fun, dude.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Well, that's awesome.
Hey, buddy.
I don't know how it works though. I mean, it's just crazy. I mean, even just like when Isaac installed this charger in our house, you just go in and you buy this $4 thing and you replace the old breaker with the new breaker, and now you have more electricity.
See, that's what I'm saying.
That's all.
Surely there's a cap on that.
Yeah.
Right? But I don't know.
No cap. Maybe last one.
Sure. Who's it brought to us by?
This one says, Nathan Coley says, should I buy meat from China?
Can I go ahead and be brutally honest?
Go ahead. Be brutal.
That's a dumb question, Coley. What are you thinking? No, you buy your meat from Good Ranchers and goodranchers.com.
Yep, doing a little presidential promo right now. It's that time of year, election season. If you subscribe to any box, first time subscriber to Good Ranchers, you're going to get a free add-on for the next 4 years or until the next election. That's why it's called the presidential promo. These add-ons are like any protein of your choice. So it's like apple smoked bacon, chicken. What's the beef?
Angus ground beef.
Angus ground beef.
Boneless chicken
wild
breast.
caught salmon.
Wild caught salmon.
Yeah, so that gets added on every single month to the box you're already paying for free. It's a $1,200 value. You can get it right now for free. Use our promo code GRKC. You also get $25 off your first box and free shipping. So it's a pretty good deal.
It is so fun to have meat delivered to your door. It's fun to get anything delivered to your door. Meat's at the highest of my list.
It's a good point because like there is something fun about like, you know what, let's splurge, let's DoorDash tonight. Meal shows up. But there is a guilty component to things like that because you know how much you spent or how much you got overcharged for the convenience. Good Ranchers is exactly how you want it to be.
Yes.
You're paying for just the meat and just the good stuff.
And for your first order, you're paying $25 less with our promo code GRKC.
Pretty nice.
And you get free express shipping. It is fast. You order it, it will get to you very quickly. So go to goodranchers.com for their no antibiotics, hormones, or seed oils added. Steakhouse quality meat that saves you time and money. GRKC to get $25 off plus that promo. Love you, Good Ranchers. American Meat Delivered. All right, one more.
Actual last one. Rachel asked, how did people clean carpets before vacuums were invented? I think about it every time I vacuum.
When were vacuums? Vacuums were kind of recent, right? Like
80s?
60s? 80s?
I'm kidding.
Maybe.
Same chat GPT log. I'm just going to do vacuums ? Yeah, okay. Yeah. They didn't even give me a fun fake answer about car lanes. Vacuums were invented, late 19th century. 1860, American named Daniel Hess created a manual vacuum cleaner.
What about like when they
suck up dirt?
I'm going to look when they became popularized.
First motorized vacuum cleaner, 1901.
They said they became popular in the 20s and 30s of 1900s.
Okay.
But
so yeah, what did they do before then? Like how did you pick up dirt, crumbs, gunk, goo from your carpet? Maybe there's no carpet. There's just brooms. There's your answer.
Yeah, it's just
everything's hardwood. Yeah.
Or
brooms.
Surely there's
the dust bowl.
Oh yeah, the dust bowl.
It was a dust pan.
I would never live in Kansas because of the dust bowl back in the day. No, I think surely there was like a natural, like a manual version of a vacuum, like just something you got to roll over it and it would like
a lint roller.
Yeah,
for your floor.
Yeah, I feel like there's manual vacuums now. Am I making that up?
You ever seen the manual lawnmowers?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm imagining something like that, but for your floor.
I think so.
Analog.
Yeah. So, or maybe they just scrub it out. Maybe it was like more of a rug. Oh, the rug's been around. Rugs have been around.
Rug outdates the vac.
But you see like people hanging the rugs up on the clothesline.
And they beat them. Oh, they beat them.
They beat them.
Yeah.
So if the carpet is attached, you just take a bat to your floor twice a year, and you're good. You had a lot of people over for Memorial Day. It's just like,
everyone, hey, bring your own DeMarini. We're going to clean our carpet today.
You got the Easton. That Easton will do.
Okay,
Yeah.
stealth composite. Yeah, it makes a weird sound, but it hits pretty well. Beat your carpet.
Good question.
It's fun. It's a fun time. Yeah, no dumb questions.
Thank you for the no dumb questions. Always appreciate it. I hope there's some fired up comments about that. Time and I got frustrated last week at each other. I think we were just once again miscommunicating. You remember this about?
Oh yeah.
What was it last week?
Remember last week we made a bet about it, and we were like, we could
Oh yeah.
choose what the other
sound
person
effect
wears.
thing, and it was just we just didn't get. What
I
the
still
person
think
was
that
saying.
I'm right,
Well,
but
same here.
Here we go. I forgot about
we'll
that.
have to see what the ghosties say. But anyway,
Yeah, it's too bad we're recording this before our last week's Wednesday episode's coming out, because I feel like there was a lot said in that one. My announcement. There's also like
Right.
we're polling the ghosties what they want to do next summer, so we're having to go off of nothing.
right. I did
from
see
last
somebody in
Wednesday.
the no dumb questions. I was like, is Jake going to be touring with Trey? That's a dumb question because you didn't listen to the podcast.
In due time, child. In due time, you'll find out. You'll find out tomorrow.
Anyway, thanks for the no dumb questions.
Yeah, that was fun. Ghosties always contribute, always a blast. I mean, just the live stream. I looked down. I'd had a private conversation with someone for 5 minutes. Hadn't even like engaged in the live stream. I looked down, 130 people still watching my neck. You know, like wow, these people are so supportive.
Maybe that's why 130 people were on.
Yeah, neck
Good.
Baxter.
Good neck. Go crazy, neck Skazy. A lot of people, not a lot. There were comments I saw that people didn't realize that Scorsese was a movie director.
What did they think?
I think they just thought it was a fun few syllables.
Oh, it's just like a fun combination of sounds.
Yeah, like no different than Sullivan or O'Shaughnessy.
Yeah, a director known for like some of his horror stuff. I mean, he's mainly known. I feel like he just works with Leo all the time.
Did you say
He's a
horror?
Horror?
I wouldn't say. I'd say like
Really?
thriller.
Thriller is a better word.
Is
for
Shutter
sure.
Island Scorsese?
Yeah, Shutter Island is what I was thinking of. And that's not
okay.
quite horror,
Goodfellas, scary.
but like
Taxi Driver. Oh. Killers of the Flower Moon. Whoa, killers.
the hair on my neck.
The Irishman. Shutter. Yeah, a lot of Leo. You're right. The Departed. Oh, watch that on Halloween.
Shutter Island.
Casino. Raging Bull. They're fighting in that. I don't want to get in a fight. That's scary. Shark Tale. Those things can bite you.
He didn't direct it. I think he's in it. Shark Tale,
Really?
I mean, just let me.
which
let
apparently
me-
is a horrible movie.
Horror.
horror.
My bad. Horrible.
See?
Is that Will Smith? The
Horrible.
Shark Tale. Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway,
I'm sure there's a scary movie in there somewhere, Jake.
you know, Shutter Island.
The King of Comedy. That sounds terrifying.
That was a movie? Did Scorsese also do that one Christian movie?
Yes.
It was like a fictional story of Jesus. What was it called? Are you looking at it
I'm
right
looking
now?
at
Oh, is
The
this
Last
the-
Temptation of Christ.
Willem Dafoe plays
Yes.
Jesus.
I don't know who that is, but
Yes,
I believe
Green
you.
Goblin. He's always looked old. His whole life he's looked
Give
old.
us some more Willem Dafoe.
Yeah, keep
what are
going.
some lines? Hold on.
Boondock Saints.
William
Oh,
Dafoe.
have you seen Spider-Man?
He's
Is
always
that
looked
one of the
old.
ones you haven't seen?
Yeah, I've only seen Iron Man. Oh, he has been old for a while.
He also is in so many movies.
Really?
What are some? I don't know how to. Hold on, I just looked up Willem Dafoe quotes.
The Last Temptation of Christ. Yeah, it was like a fictional kind of take on the Gospels.
It's like
Find it?
I never act. I don't know how to sound. I simply bring out the real animal that's in me. No, it's too.
He's way more physically like predominant than he is. His voice is pretty.
His voice is also
Distinct
kind of
too.
weird. Yeah, I don't know.
Hey, I have a fun update for you guys. Pretend I didn't say that.
All right.
Hey, you guys want
This is just going to be another just mediocre thing. Jake says.
Hey, we're guys. What do we like?
Meat.
Football, chicks, and steak.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You guys want to have some steak here in like a month or so?
yeah.
Cool. I'm in.
How?
Thanks for asking. You know, I would give my mom credit to good improv, guys. That was a fun scene. 2 years ago or
Yes,
so.
and sorry. Yes.
I don't know, just kidding. A while back, my mom had done this research, had found like there's a certain type of like acupuncture you can get on the back of your ear that's supposed to like cure specifically alpha gal syndrome. What I have with my tick stuff, I'd somewhat heard about this, and to be honest, never really fully looked into it. It sounded like just a shot in the like Eastern medicine. Like if you take the right ayahuasca, get this needle in your ear, darkness for 3 days, you're healed.
Yeah.
But I looked into it. I don't know if there's been clinical studies done because it's very new, but there have been enough research that like 96% of patients have like severe reduction of all symptoms.
Interesting.
So it seems like
Wow.
there's enough of a sample size where they're like publicly being like, this is good, come have it.
Interesting.
So I emailed somebody yesterday. There's a location, there's only 2 spots in all of Kansas City that will do this.
Okay.
Is that a red flag? Maybe. One's in Grandview. A little bit of a red flag.
Better be free. Going to Missouri for it. No.
So anyway, emailed them yesterday. They said they have an appointment. They said they could do this Thursday. It's a little soon. I'm going to be in Vegas gambling with Timon, so I can't. But maybe as soon as like early next week.
Cool.
I might go in and get doctored up, and I don't know, maybe a few weeks from now, I'll just be back.
Yeah. So for
It's that easy.
What do you understand? Is it immediate, or is it like you have to wait X amount of days? Or?
I haven't even done that much research because I'm hoping like they can just tell me when I get there. But I saw it's like 2 to 3 treatments.
Okay.
And then, yeah, pretty much everyone heals from it.
Wow.
I'll just be back.
What?
It's crazy that they discovered this.
Obviously, you probably want to wean yourself back on, but if you didn't, and you're taking our sponsor out of it, obviously you'd choose Good Rancher steak. But like, what would be like the first thing if you could choose anything red meat related?
I think I've always really missed out on breakfast food.
Okay.
It's like getting to smell sausage. What's it called? I don't know what it is.
No, I don't either. I don't even know what you're talking about right now.
I think it's sausage.
Sausage.
Was what I was trying to say.
Yes.
Like smelling sausage, smelling bacon,
Yeah.
and not being able to eat it
Yeah.
is way worse than like smelling steak or smelling a burger. So I'm going to go breakfast first, sausage, bacon, and then, dude, what I'm really looking forward to, golf course hot dog.
Really?
I really missed hot dogs. They look so good. I think I'm just always hungry when everyone else is eating them and I'm eating crackers. So golf course hot dog's going to hit.
It's like a dry mouth, and you're just like, man, it looks good.
I'm just going to eat ketchup mustard and imagine the dog.
I love it, dude.
So that'd be pretty fun.
That is fun. Yeah. Real bacon is way better than turkey bacon.
Yep. I've convinced myself the last few years.
It's kind of close.
Pretty good.
I don't even know if I could tell a difference.
I like ground turkey and spaghetti. Pretty similar.
This is ground turkey?
Oh,
For real?
if I go to any barbecue or any like outdoor party on the 4th of July, I'm gonna be hungry all day. That's good. I'll eat the watermelon mainly.
I need to be hungry more. It's better that way. Food is too
chicken
accessible.
salad. All right.
Oh. I need to learn how to be less picky.
Chicken salad.
Oh, you doubled the cream cheese? Yes.
Awesome. Yes. That's so great. Deviled eggs? Great.
Oh my gosh. No protein.
No.
That's great.
Eggs have protein.
What?
No protein?
Oh, I think I just said protein.
Oh.
Sausage.
Sausage.
That's kind of a fun
That's
update.
exciting, though.
That's
maybe
really cool.
Get back from Vegas. We'll see. Now in the email, a little bit of broken English. I'm looking on the good side of things. That's a good thing.
Okay.
They focused on their medicine,
They
their
had to bring
research.
in the one specialist.
Yeah.
From wherever they live.
Yes.
Dude, I remember
Yes.
way back in the day when Garrett Perkins was on our podcast.
Yep.
Beforehand, we talked to him for like an hour. And one of the things, he had all these back issues. He's like, I don't have certain beliefs about one medicine versus another, but he's like, I tried it all. I went to chiropractor, I went to this, I went to that. He's like, the only thing that worked for me was acupuncture.
Interesting.
And he's like, and it worked. He's like, so do with that as you will. Because yeah, to me, it's like, that's kind of weird. And they stick you with these needles. And
Yeah, some of it comes from ignorance. I really don't even understand what it is. I assume it has something to do with the nervous system.
yeah, which is real. I mean, that's
Yeah.
like I can buy into certain aspects of it, but it also is like, I don't know. There's a reason why people in the East are healthier than, like, Japan has tons of McDonald's and they eat McDonald's all the time, but it's like, they're doing just fine.
Yeah. They also throw down some sushi.
There you go. All that mercury. All right, friends.
All right, friends. Comment of the week.
Oh,
You guys into that?
I'm real into it. Oh, I'll just nice little compliment. Valdezos said the Slim Shady thing was awesome, Brad. Thank you. I thought that was pretty fun too. Well, the real Slim Shadys, please stand up.
Oh, I remember now. I didn't have my headphones on, so you just sounded normal and
Oh yeah.
didn't really understand what was happening. I'm probably the one that made me laugh the hardest from our most recent YouTube episode. Janelle Banyel said, "I can't wait for Scott to discover Chappelle Roan next year."
Oh, Scott. Nobody like him.
Yeah. Here's what I'll say is next week's episodes are going to be so good, you guys. Because me and Timon are going to have stories from Vegas. Three full days, 4 full, doesn't matter. Vegas.
A lot of time in Vegas.
Vegas. Brad's going to be in Maui for 2 weeks.
Not that long.
We're going to have so much to talk about.
I hope so. Yeah, I think we're going to be busting at the seams.
Yeah.
So thanks for listening this week, guys. Come to Napa Knee, ghostrunners.life/MSR to get your tickets, get T on C. And yeah, we'll see you guys. Buy some merch on, support us on Patreon if you'd like.
Buy a table, buy a paddle.
Please.
Same amount of value, same amount of price.
Either one you can eat off of. So
we'll see you Monday.
All right. Love you guys.
Adios.
Ghostrunners Podcast. Everybody.